Thank you so much, and welcome to Not So Stupid, a community workshop about dyslexia in creative spaces. My name is June Fukumura. I use she, her pronouns. I'm an interdisciplinary theater artist, and I'm one of the facilitators today. I would like to acknowledge that I'm on the unceded and occupied territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh Nations. And I believe our work today addressing ableism, neurodiversity, neurodivergence, and disability is an act of decolonization. So thank you for partaking in this act of disruption and rebellion. Now I would like to introduce my co-facilitators, Sue and Daniela. Come on up.
Hi, everyone. My name is Daniela, and I use she, her pronouns. I am a freelance director, dramaturg, and deviser. Really happy to be with you all today. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, I'm Sue Jutton, Davis Dyslexia Correction Facilitator. I use the pronouns she, her, and sometimes mum. And it gives me great pleasure to be here and part of this initiative today. I think it's fantastic. Having worked with dyslexia and being dyslexic all my life, this is like a big forge forward. Thank you.
First, we'll be hearing stories from myself, Daniela, and Sue about our experiences with dyslexia. Then we will have a dyslexia mythbuster presentation from Sue, followed by a short break. Then we'll come back with a Q&A with myself, Daniela, and Sue. Then we'll go into breakout rooms for further discussion. And then we'll come back into the main room for a bigger group discussion, and then we'll wrap up for the day. All right, before we jump in, I'll give you a little bit of context as to how we got here today. So I started dreaming up this workshop many years ago after feeling very isolated as a dyslexic creator working in ableist creative spaces. And it has been a very long journey for me to become comfortable sharing my story in such a public way. But I wanted to create this space and this workshop because I no longer wanted to be silenced. And I knew there were others out there like me and others who wanted to be allies. Dyslexia is deeply misunderstood and stigmatized, which is the root cause of this silence. So today is the first step toward demystifying dyslexia in order for us as a theater community to rebuild better, because I am not interested in going back to business as usual after this pandemic because it wasn't working for all of us to begin with. And I hope that we can use this moment of pause to reflect on our theater community as a whole and to make positive changes to become more inclusive, diverse, and resilient. Now, with all of that said, I would like to read our dyslexia manifesto to frame our workshop today. And Taylor will copy and paste this into the chat so you can follow along. Mistakes are allowed. Fuck-ups are allowed. Questions are allowed. Repetitions are allowed. Misspelling is allowed. Misreading is allowed. Misspeaking is allowed. Embarrassment is allowed. Shame is allowed. Breaks are allowed. Laughing is allowed. Crying is allowed. Confusion is allowed. Strangeness is allowed. Big ideas are allowed. Stretching is allowed. Irritation is allowed. Not knowing is allowed. Honesty is allowed. Complexity is allowed. Fast is allowed. Slow is allowed. Identifying as disabled is allowed. Not identifying as disabled is allowed. Having dyslexia is allowed. Being dyslexic is allowed. Working with dyslexia is allowed. Not being dyslexic is allowed. You are allowed. We are allowed. Welcome.